Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back on the farm. Today we got some stuff to do. Took a couple jobs. I have a plow going on another field. I believe it is field 8. Yeah, field 8. And then this is for field 9. We got a fertilizing job and a plowing job. Not much actually popped up, but now that we got our farm, or at least the land for our farm, we can start building some things. I'm thinking greenhouses. I'm thinking at least some way to store stuff. A silo. There was the new silos that also hold production stuff. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna cut through here. I'm thinking, yeah, this guy's going here. I just did a headlands for him. I'm just gonna let him go back and forth. I believe our field is, yeah, just here. Cool. Worked out nicely. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe that silo. I know they're pretty cheap for the most part, so really shouldn't have a problem there. I figured a fertilizing job is going to pay for most of our expenses, so we'll definitely have less money, but we should be okay. We shouldn't be able to make it. And I'm thinking about the lime crusher. The original one that came out, I have not updated, so the update that is available now is not the one I'm running. The one I'm running is, I am way too close. The one I'm running is the original that is, I think, 1,000 rocks for 4,000 lime. And you don't need water or anything. The new one, I believe, the new update added water, and I think it went down from, you need 2,000 rocks for 4,000. So, we're getting a little bonus there, which will be nice. Let's go the long way. But yeah, we actually have some stuff to do today. So this is gonna be nice. Let me get cruise control. On here, nothing new has popped up. This is the same as yesterday. We already have a sunflower. The only thing I could possibly say we need is maybe a telehandler eventually. But honestly, I'm not too worried about that. We don't need that right this second. We have no use for it. So I'm going to save our money for that. Plus, I want to buy definitely some production stuff. I'm thinking probably 2 greenhouses. We'll have to lease a water tanker. It's very rare that a water tanker shows up on the for sale page. But when one does, we'll just transfer it over. With productions, if we don't have the equipment that we need to run the production, we can lease that. It's just going to keep the Let's Play going. So that we will lease. There is water at the farm, so we don't have to buy water or anything. There is little rivers that run through, so nothing crazy there. And yeah, we're just gonna run through and see what we can build. I'm not gonna worry about painting and landscaping everything just yet. I want to get everything placed, get our greenhouse going, and we'll go from there. But I'm going to continue doing this, and see you guys in a second. Alright, just finished the fertilizing job. This guy's at like 96%. That's fine. I don't feel like buying an extra pallet for, 4%. So we should be good here. Let's go ahead and complete this. We're going to make 16, almost 17 grand off that job. Beautiful. No other new jobs popped up. So, I mean, there's a couple baling jobs, but field 40 is still here. It has not gone anywhere. It just pops up and keeps popping up. So that's the one we had issues with. I'm not touching that one. We could do the other one. I'm not too worried about it right now. I'd rather get the farm built. And we have our plowing going on. So I'm going to go take over from him. Beautiful. All right. Field 11 is now done. We are good. Go take this guy back. Make a little bit of extra money. Actually, let's take our shortcut and we can just complete this when we get to the shop, or when we get to the field. But now, nothing new has popped up, so we're good there, which I'm glad. I want to get our farm built before I want to buy new things, and hopefully nothing super expensive comes out, because we're gonna have little to no money after building everything that I want to build. We might end up with maybe 20,000 extra that we don't spend, but I want to get us going. I want to get everything moving for the most part. So let's bring this guy over here. All of our equipment's still here. No problems there. Our field does have weeds in it. So we will need to figure out some way to get rid of the weeds, or we don't have the equipment. We'll have to figure something out. Yeah, definitely got weeds. Has been cultivated. We did that not too long ago on this field, but we do need a seeder. We don't have one. So hopefully one doesn't pop up tomorrow or later today, because we got to get some building done. Let's complete that job first, though. So it was only $3,000. Not too bad, though. Can't complain. I'm not going to worry about these two. We'll deal with them later. But we have $61,000 to play with. So first things first, I want to get our silo. And the ones that came out that do production company as well, or productions as well, are these guys. Now this one's 20 million liters for $20,000. That's great. I don't think we need that much. I'm going to go with the 2 million liters, 10 grand, 2 million liters. I'm actually going to throw it right over here. Now the problem with this is that this texture is not in here. For landscaping, painting, it's just not, none of these are that. So unfortunately, we are gonna have mixed match of colors coming in here. Unless I redo everything to this color. So yeah, this is like the default color when you place anything. It automatically puts this, but at least we got a silo. Pull in, pull out, no problem. Unload, we'll be all set. Not too bad. Now, in this area, this is where they had the greenhouses, and I liked the setup on New Farmer. So I'm going to put our greenhouses in the same location. It actually works well. Didn't have any problems with it. But I'm going to use the open air gardens. And we'll put one of these here. Thinking somewhere around there looks all right. And we'll throw another one back here. I want to have two going. Just maximize what we can do. Maybe tuck it in a little bit to get around easier. Yeah, that looks all right. So I'll clean up the dirt and everything, or I'll just add the dirt in here so it looks a little neater. But yeah, two greenhouses, perfect. And the other thing I want to get is, actually I'm going to put it way over here. And that's going to be the lime crusher. Let's go ahead, jump in. Productions. There are a couple different lime crushers. There's these two that came out later on. They do lime production and beet pulp production. Basically makes regular sugar beets into chopped sugar beets. But the original one was this guy, 15,000, and it does the job. We don't need anything fancy. It's got solar panels. We'll get paid $1,200 per day or per month, which is per day for us, just for owning it on our land. I'll put it somewhere where it's pretty flat, somewhere like that. So now, no matter what, if we're running it or not, we're going to be making money off of it. So 1,000 rocks for 4,000 lime. So when we do our fields and everything, we're going to have that option. Now, there is a slope here. I'm going to try to fix that real quick. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Now, what I did do is I collected all the rocks off of our field over there. Did that off screen. I also bought the Drawbar. Now, if you haven't seen this, this allows you to fast farm on FS22. Other ones have come out, but this one is the more, I don't know, it just seems to work on a lot of things. It has to be a pin hitch though. The implement you attach to has to have the hole with the pin, or else it doesn't work. So when I actually did lower this down and turn it on, I could drive to whatever I wanted. It just kept going and going. And it might not seem very fast, but it gets up there. Now it does whip around every now and then. You'll get a little slip, but for the most part, it works pretty good. So let's go ahead. I have 139 liters in here. Nothing crazy, small field. And on this map, you don't really get that many stones. I think they limited kind of what you got for stones. But it's a little bit. It'll start us going. Let's start making some lime just with that. At least process that through. That way when we need lime, we have it. 552. Okay. So that's going to produce very fast. Now, we need to get some water. So we need to lease a water tanker. Now, I was hoping one popped up, but never did. So once one does pop up, we'll switch our lease for the one in store. And it doesn't matter what size. Whatever size we get is what we get. It is iffy. Now I could go ahead and put actually I want to keep that on there. So drawbar can stay on there. I don't want to put any sheds or anything in yet. I kind of want to see where we go, what equipment we get, because it's definitely going to dictate how we go. But let's take this guy to the store and we'll go pick up a water tanker. Now another thing we could do right now, this field right here is about 23,000. Not too much, but it's a nice big field and it does have stones on it. So we could look in purchasing that. Clearing it out, getting the stones off of it. This one also has stones, but you don't get any jobs for stones, which I wish they added. They're gonna add the stones and everything, at least give me jobs that I can use the equipment. But first things first, let's get our farm up and going. So we gotta go down to, I believe it's under animals. Yeah, animals. But there is one. This guy, 10,000 liters for 2,500. That's probably the best price we're gonna get. So it's not gonna cost us much. It'll cost us $20 per day, and hours used, it's gonna take about $52 off. Nothing crazy there though. So let's lease that. That'll be $50 a day we have to spend on just using it for water. Now we're not gonna have to use it much or very often anyways, only because it does hold 10,000 liters. So once we fill up those greenhouses, we're not really gonna be using it that much. Let's get this guy going. I'm just gonna run probably tomatoes for now, in both of them. We'll get a good stock of potatoes, or tomatoes, I'm sorry. And we can store them in our silo, because that does take tomatoes. So at least we'll have that opportunity to get everything going off the start. Now this does take fertilizer and seed, but I don't really have a good way to transport fertilizer or seed at the moment. So I'm gonna hold off on that. If we get a job that comes with a trailer, like a harvesting job, maybe we'll use the trailer that they give us to kind of fill up our stuff. Let's just back that up, get that going. I want to be on top, thank you. All right, so right now I'm just gonna run regular tomatoes, nothing crazy there. And I want those all as storing. So we're gonna move them. Beautiful. That is full. Now we do have 2 locations we can just start filling from. So this is nice. We don't have to pay for water, and we don't have to put a placeable down. So it's nice. No problems here. Just pull in, grab our water, run out of here. Very nice. Now there is another thing I want to do. I want to get some chickens, but we don't have enough for the one I want yet. The one I want is about 62,000, I think. So we're gonna have to hold off on that. Once we get a little more money coming in with these greenhouses, will definitely help. Then we can go ahead and get some livestock and do some things a little differently. But for now, greenhouses are gonna be our kind of passive income for the most part. It's gonna do its job, and we don't really have to do much but transport it. So, not too bad. Go ahead, unload that. Let's get this one going. Tomatoes activated, perfect. And yeah, he's already got 1 liter in there. Very nice. Now these each hold 20,000 liters of water, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill these guys all the way up. That way we don't have to worry about them for a while. All right, tomatoes are growing. Should have no problem there. Now we can go ahead and move on and skip some time and get some jobs done. Still gotta work. It is what it is. We need a seeder. And until a seeder pops up or a planter, we don't really have nothing. Now this field is 29,000. Thought about buying it. Said that a minute ago, but I think that puts us a little low in money, especially when jobs pop up or, you know, a new piece of equipment that we want pops up. So it is what it is. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to buy that yet, but we know it's always 29,000. It'd be nice if there was a crop or something that was on there. Then we could do everything ourselves and then plow it out if we got a plow. I'm really hoping there was a new plow that popped up. I'm just gonna skip some time here. A new plow popped up, and it is the biggest plow I think in game. Let's see, does anything pop up in here yet? No. Just kind of waiting time. This is what I do every time. I just speed up time, wait for new jobs to pop up. Nothing pops up. Nothing in here changes. Yeah, but it's 16.3 meters, I think. So that is like a massive, massive plow. And, ooh, take that. Let's kill the speed. All right, any other ones pop up? No, nothing else. Anything in here? Nope, doesn't look like it. All right, we got fertilizing spreading. Yeah, let me show you real quick. Where's plows? Scroll all the way over. This guy, the John Deere 2410. That thing is 16.7 meters, and it can fast farm. It does require 320 horsepower, but I believe when you fast farm with it, I think you can hire it so that it doesn't take as much horsepower, or at least smaller horsepowers will go the 9 miles per hour. Because even going 9 miles per hour with 16 meters or almost 17 meters is fantastic. The biggest one we got here is a 9 meter. I think this one's an 8.5. That can fast farm because it does have the ability to add a trailer or extension. So that can fast farm. So you're looking for anything with a hole in it. This one has a pin that goes through it. These ones are 3-point link mounted, so you cannot fast farm with them. But you can run them at a smaller horsepower, especially this guy over here, the 6M MT. 6MT or 9MT. 9 meters is nice to run, but 16 is better. So let's get this guy going. We should, do we have a pallet here? No, we'll have to get another pallet. Let's just do that real quick. And this will help with the finances a little bit too. That's 5,000, we'll need 2 of them. This is the small guy, it's only 9,000 liters, but we're gonna fill it. We're gonna need that extra. Front weight on. I didn't even look what field this was for. Let's just start filling that. Field 16. Where is field 16? Oh, it's over here. Okay. All right, heading to field 16. I did lower the application rate, so let's see if it actually works out for us. I think I'm just gonna cut through here. If you didn't know, I'll show you real quick. If you have precision farming on, it'll say up here, if you hold left bumper or L1, depending on what you're on, or even, I don't know what, what's it called, PC is, but you have to deactivate app auto application, and then you can hit the stick to lower what you want. So I'm gonna just lower it all the way down to 18, and then I'll shut that back off. So it should be its lowest application. It should still count for the contract though. So we shouldn't have a problem with completing the contract. It still has the same spread width. It's just a lower amount being used. Yeah, it still says it's working fine. Let's check the contract page. Where is it? Yep, 9%. Shouldn't have a problem. Not too bad. So it's going to save us a little bit on fertilizer. That way we use a little bit less every time, and that way, you know, we don't have to put in as much, and we make more money from it. Come on, buddy, get out of the way. Thank you. But nice, quick job. Nothing crazy here. We got kind of things on the move now. I'm happy we're going. I wish we got a little bit more equipment. Seeders are the hardest thing sometimes to get. Sometimes they pop up every time, but not always. So we really need a seeder, a cultivator, or a plow. We need those three things to basically do anything. It is what it is. I haven't gotten a very much harvesting jobs pop up. I know it's off season right now, but even when it was in season, we only had, I think, 2. I've been noticing, I don't know if it's because of the update that came out not too long ago, but my contracts, as soon as I go to my contract page, if I don't click on them quick, some of them delete. Like, they just disappear. And I've noticed it on this map. I haven't played on any other map where I'm doing a lot of contracts, so I haven't noticed. But that could be an issue. Let me know in the comments if you have noticed something similar. I know I watched the Farming Simulator podcast, and someone did bring up their contracts disappearing, so I don't know if they're also playing on this map. That could be an option. Usually it's probably a mod conflict. Something's just not registering right. I have nothing that changes contracts at all, so I don't know why that'd be an issue. But, I mean, it definitely could be. Could be the map, could be something like that. But it's just odd. If that person wasn't on this map, then Giants might have a little bit of a problem. I've noticed it probably 5 or 6 times happen. So I'll keep my eye out. Maybe I'll get in touch with Giants help desk or whatever. See if they have a bug problem. But yeah, lowering that down, I think definitely helped. It made it definitely different. I mean, we only lost about 400 liters. Now there is the new fertilizer spreader, the 6-ton, I think it is. That thing is amazing. If you haven't seen that or not using that, especially on console, you're crazy. There's an unreal capacity to it. You can go for a normal one if you want to play, you know, your normal gameplay and don't want to, you know, do anything crazy. You can use it. I think it's got a 9,000 and a 12,000 liter capacity. If you go for the Unreal one, it goes up to 25,000 liters. And it uses, I think it's like 5 or 6% less liters, or, you know, it does lime and fertilizer. So it'll use 5% less than a normal fertilizer spreader. Especially with lime, that is huge. Lime goes so fast that having 5% extra, it's ridiculous. I forget who did a video on it. I think it was Driver53. He did a video on it, and man, that thing is fantastic. So if you're not using that as a fertilizer spreader, I would definitely go pick that up. I'll show you what it is. I think I have it installed right now. I'll show you in a second once we get to the store. And oh, look at that. Speak of the devil. The store's here. All right, let's just fill this guy up real quick. Get that guy topped off. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. Has another almost 16,000. Perfect. We got a little bit of fertilizer left. The fertilizer spreader. We go down here. Fertilizer spreaders. Now these ones, you know, this is the one we've mostly been using. 9,000 to 14,000 liters. The big guy, oh, excuse me, hiccups. Has 15,600 to 18,950. This guy, it looks small. It goes up to 24 inches spread, or 24 meter spread. So this guy, the big one, is only 18 meters. Same with this. This one will do 52 though. So bear in mind that, but it only holds 10,000 liters. And it doesn't do lime. This one will do lime, fertilizer up to 24 meters out, runs at 15 miles per hour, which is faster than the other two, and can hold 25,000 liters for 12 grand. That is fantastic. There's nothing that's that cheap. Even with the customization, yeah, it's 15 grand for the extension. There is a cover you can get. And if you want the extended spread, which is the 24, so it's looking at 37,000 for, well, let's just go crazy. Let's do everything we possibly can. I just want to put the most expensive tires on. Well, I kind of like those ones better. So with everything you can possibly do, we can actually change the color. Let's go gunmetal. Oh, does that not cost any money? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. All right. So random colors. Just kind of pick some random colors. All in total, 39,850. The small one is more expensive than that. The little guy's not, but you don't have the ability to do lime. So that is a no-brainer at all. That's just, it is what it is. That's perfect. Let's just double check, make sure we're not missing anything. I'm going to speed up time again. I won't have you sit through this one. See you guys in a second. All right, we picked up another job, another fertilizer job, except for this one is the big guy. So it's gonna be a big job. It's just after 7 o'clock here, so we got time. It's field 18, which is kind of on the other side of the map. Look down bottom, but who cares? It's gonna make us a nice amount of money. I think the job was for 13,000. So let's just double check. 12,000. So 12,000, not bad. And then we can fill this guy back up. So we're looking pretty good. No new vehicles popped up. One did disappear over time. So if we come down here, yeah. The other guy did disappear. So hopefully in the morning there'll be new things. Hopefully a seeder. But I would love that plow. If we can get that plow with those jobs that come up that take 3 hours, we'll take half an hour, if that. So looking forward to something. And I want to upgrade our tractor as well. I want to get it up to the 246 horsepower, I think it goes to, because that would be fantastic just to have a little more oomph behind it. Definitely look into that. But yeah, we're moving. Tomatoes are still producing. I saw it went back down to, let's say, I think it was like 10 liters. So it should have already produced a pallet, maybe two. Well, two between, the both of them. But I think maybe just one pallet for now. So eventually I'll go ahead and put that in storage. And we'll wait for a good price. I'm not sure when tomatoes' best price is. I'll have to double check on that. But at least we'll get this guy going. This is a haul. It is what it is. We'll get it. All right, field 18 is done. we are all set. We used about 2,000 liters. I'm gonna fill this guy up. That doesn't have much in it. There we go. Let's get another pallet. And we'll fill this guy up to the brim. Make our life a little easier. Fertilizer pallet. We've been lucky. We've been getting a lot of fertilizing jobs, which honestly I didn't know that was gonna happen. We got a lot of them. So it definitely helps out. Definitely helped us build our farm and everything much faster. So let's go ahead and complete this guy. So a $12,000 job turned into a almost $34,000 job. So that's beautiful. We're at 78,000. Not too bad. Now, I don't know why this is. Tomatoes' best month is February and March. March it starts to drop, but February is the best month. It sells for $1,015 in February. Right now, it sells for $1,897, but we're in November. Interesting. So this sell point is higher than any other sell point by a lot, like grape juice. It's way higher than the top it should be. So I don't know why that is, but I'm going to take advantage of it. So, let's go and grab our tractor. All right, we got our tractor. Let's go ahead, hook up our trailer. And I'm not sure how this auto loads, but we're going to find out. I don't know if I need to open it up. Oh, yeah, it's just taking them right in. Cool. It's loading from there into here. Very nice. Now this will hold, I think, 20,000 liters. Nothing crazy, but not bad. We got 33 liters still remaining in here. And it should be very similar in this guy. And that's on the slowest setting. We already got two containers. 500 liters there. And let's see. I'm not close enough. Oh, I was. Just took a second. Another 500 liters here. So with this, I think I want to get some seed. I wonder, does this thing take seed? I wonder. No, it just looks like it takes production stuff. Okay. So, this tractor can have a front loader on it, I believe. All right, we got 1,000 liters. So, let's go sell it. All right, we are here. Now, will this auto unload from inside here? I don't think it does. I think you have to unload it, yeah. Or you might have to unload it and move it to the sell point, which I believe is right here, yeah. Put those right there. Perfect. Those will sell for us. That's fantastic. Oh, looks good. Oh, wow. We still have 7. Oh. It must have not dropped out the right amount. There we go. Those still selling? Yeah. Beautiful. Made some money. Not bad. Continue to sell. Perfect. 1,907. Now, we did take an environmental loss, which is something we're going to have to fix. Our score is apparently too low. It's a 30 right now because we've been doing all these fields. I wonder if we buy our own field, will it register that we have our own field? And it won't hurt us in the score anymore. That's interesting. I don't know. We have a little bit of extra money. Nothing new has popped up. Let's go ahead and yeah, on that, can we purchase information? It's only going to cost us $525. Okay, so we have a 45 on that field. Did that change our... Yeah, it changed our score to 45. Okay, so good. Now that we have one field, we just have to maintain that one field. Good. Our score should not negatively affect us as long as we do the right things. It shouldn't negatively affect us. Now, doing the right things and having the right tools to do the right things are two different things. We're probably not going to have a direct drill, which is the best thing to use for precision farming. We're probably not going to have a see and spray sprayer. I do have a couple that came out on the mod hub that I installed, so hopefully they pop up there, but it's very, very limited. Fertilizing. We don't have a fertilizing spreader right now. We can't use contract ones. They don't allow it. So it's gonna be at 45 for a little while. Let's just put it that way. Until we get some more equipment. We're still sitting at 79,000, so we'll see what comes by. I'm gonna sim through the night again, see what happens. If nothing pops up, then I'll wait till morning until something does. We'll crack on a couple jobs before we wrap this one up. See you guys in a little bit. Well, that was odd. I just, a couple jobs popped up at like, probably 11:30 at night. So I was like, oh, I'll wait till 12 and then I'll do them in the morning. I'll accept them and do them in the morning. That way they won't erase. As soon as 12 o'clock hit, they all disappeared. Now in 19, that wasn't the case. They would stay for, 12 hours or so. And if you didn't do them, then they would start disappearing one by one. This just disappeared pretty much all of them. The sowing job was there, and this is a new cultivating job that popped up. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to skip some more time. I just thought it was interesting. All right, well, sometimes it's better to have dumb luck than good luck. No jobs, a couple jobs popped up, but then they went right away. At one point, they popped in and popped out immediately. And that was at like 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning. So it's only 5 in the morning. It is a bright morning. But the TLX 2020 is here. That is fantastic. So that's 28 grand. I'll take that any day. Now we can lease the backs for that guy because it's very rare that that's going to pop up with the backs. So where are the backs? 2020. And then it's got a tipper, which is perfect. We need a tipper to move stuff around. So we can do that. That's perfect. Anything else it has? Box it. Oh, another auto loading. Okay. So if we want that, it does 28,000 versus 20,000, but I think we're all right with ours. And those are the bigger ones. So yeah, let's get the tippet. And I'm going to do the unreal capacity. So it has 82,000 liters. Because for 10 grand or 13.5, that's an amazing capacity. You won't find that anywhere else. We have a truck. Now we have everything we need to do, everything we need for harvesting jobs. We got a trailer, sorta. We have a harvester, headers, yeah, pretty much everything. If I could back this thing up, it'd be fantastic. I think the duals really throw it off a little bit, but that is awesome. And it goes 121 miles per hour. Yep, that's worth it. That is beautiful. No new contracts, though. Interesting. Interesting. I was gonna upgrade this with the money that we did have, but I was not expecting this truck to pop up. Oh, this thing is nice. How much is it to repair it all the way? Just so that I know. Looks like, $1,000? Yeah, we'll redo that. We'll even repaint it. That's a brand new truck to us. Beautiful. Man, that thing flies. All right, so right now I'm not worried about these. I'm just gonna put those into our storage because that does take tomatoes. So that's good. Pop that right in there. And it will just keep continuing filling up. Perfect. Let's go get the fertilizer. All right, got our 20,000 liters of fertilizer. And I think each one of these greenhouses holds 20,000 liters, so I'm gonna split half and half for now. God, this truck flies. The only problem with these trucks is they go too fast, and they flip over pretty easy. So let's go ahead. Oh, I left the lights on in the tractor. I drove that back down here. Let's dump 10,000 liters in here. A little more. Perfect. And we'll throw 10,000 liters or 9,400. Yeah, 9,406 liters in here. Beautiful. So now we can come into this one, turn seeds and fertilizer on, and shut off the regular one. It actually runs faster if you shut off the regular one. Let's go ahead, tomatoes with fertilizer, and shut off the regular one. And that should be working pretty nicely. So we're going to get 64 tomatoes for 1 seed and 1 fertilizer versus 1 tomato for 1 water. It will take 24 water, so we'll have to fill it up a little bit more, but that's fantastic. And we can use manure if we want to use manure, but we don't have manure at the moment. So it is what it is. But I think that's going to do it for me. I'm going to wrap this one up. We got some new equipment, or at least a new tractor. Made some money. Built our farm. For now, we're looking good. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. If you did like the video, go ahead and leave it a like. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.